Ever wonder how artists go from unknown to unforgettable? The University of Arts and Design just launched How Artists Become Known. It's a free seminar series, and we're starting with Van Gogh. Watch now at uad.education. Welcome to the Make and Design podcast. I'm Karina Gardner, and today we have a YouTube live that I did for the Sweet Life of a Designer Summit that was hosted in March. And I just thought this would be a really fun listen for you. We are talking about favorite things, and I have a fantastic panel here for you to listen to, and I think it's worth checking out. If you want to watch the entire video, you can go to youtube.com/Karina Gardner. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy.
Good morning, you guys. So happy to have you here. Okay, so I'm going to first of all let these ladies introduce themselves. Then we're going to do some announcements, and then we're going to get into some favorite things. Let's kick it off with Kelly. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. I am Kelly Wayment. I guess you'd say my specialty is silhouette. So I've been using silhouette machines since 2008. I've been teaching silhouette classes since about 2012 in some form or another. And yeah, I love all things crafty. I'm a hobby collector. That's me.
We all are.
Yeah.
Terry.
Okay, I'm Terry Johnson of Terry Johnson Creates. And like Kelly, my specialty is probably silhouette, but lately I've been expanding to some other things. And I have hosted recently last year, and I'm getting ready for another one. I'll be contacting you ladies, a Cut Above Summit. And in that summit, we expanded for all cutting machines, DTF, sublimation, lasers, just trying to kind of hit on everything so that we weren't leaving people out. I know a lot of people use machines besides Cricut and Silhouette, and so we're trying to include them as well. So kind of like Kelly, I collect all things and hobbies. And lately, I've been delving a lot into creating images with AI that you can use with your cutting machines. So that's kind of who I am. I have 2 grown daughters, 5 grandkids, and we live in Southwest Florida on beautiful Key Largo, Florida, right here, about 2 minutes from the beach. So we love it.
This is incredible. I love it. It's probably nice and warm there. That's
gorgeous. What I'm thinking. It's gorgeous. Yeah. It's up to 80, and we sat out at my grandson's baseball game yesterday. Yeah. It's why we moved here. Well, that and the grandkids.
That's so incredible.
Yeah.
Michelle.
I'm Michelle Price. I'm the marketing director at 12 by 12 Cardstock Shop, and we sell cardstock, surprisingly.
Beautiful cardstock, by the way.
Thank you. We have cardstock and all kinds of specialty papers, which I'll talk about in a minute. I love paper, obviously. I primarily cut on my Cricut, but I also have a Juliet that I really love. So yeah, I'm kind of a multi-machine. And I've been designing SVG files for a while, and I just love to play with paper. So
I love it. So good. And we have some awesome discount codes for you guys. Those of you who are signed up for the summit, you will see freebies all day today. And actually, I'll do an extension. We have a freebie only page. So even after the summit, we're going to keep giving you access to freebies because we want you to get them and make use of them, which will be awesome. Hello, Teresa, Alice, Joanna. Studio D Foster. Colleen is one of our speakers and will be presenting, I think, tomorrow. Hi, Josie, Mindy, Tony, also one of our speakers. We're really excited to have you here. Sarah, Karen, Becky, we're so glad to have you guys here. Thanks for joining us live. And those of you who are watching the replay, we hope you really enjoy this as well. We're going to be sharing some of our favorite things. So we're going to start with a couple announcements. The first is, if you haven't signed up for the summit yet, you absolutely still can. Today and tomorrow, March 11th and 12th, just go to designsweetcourses.com/sweetlife2026. There you can get your free ticket and you'll be invited into the event community. So even if you haven't gotten the email, you can go into the event community and that has a link. So all the presenters' presentations are up for 24 hours for you to watch if you don't have the all access pass. And today at 9 o'clock, went up a business marketing and sales part 1 with me. Paper Blooms for Spring with Terry, who's here with us today. I don't know, Terry, if you have it, but it would be fun to
I
show.
do. Let me grab it real quick.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let me grab it.
Reverse gilding and bold finishes with SVG letter art with Heidi Eulery. A threadling doll with Miley Alicia Ogden. The Art of Intentional Planning, build your own disc bound system with a Silhouette Cameo 5 and electrostatic mat with Veronica Lopez. From stencil to story, creating an intuitive art journal page with Claudette Augustin. And a spring appreciation gift bag craft for classrooms and celebration with Michelle Ward. A spring rabbit card with Carla Locke. And then Simple Systems to Save Time, even if you're solo creative, by Corey George. So these all have freebies. We also have an event community where you can ask questions, and our presenters will be in there the next 2 days and over the weekend, and then it won't close down. If you're in the event community, you're just in the event community. So you guys are hearing about all the wonderful things. So Terry, do you want to show your project?
Yep. I have these flowers. These are the paper flowers that we made in this class. Primarily in this class is the daisy, which is this one, but I showed you several. It's called Create, they're all made out of paper. And I show you a couple of different ways, like this one. I can't get them out of here. They're all stuck together. This one is one that we created in the class. And then these are just a little bit different. They have a different center. And we used a little bit of ink to color them some. And so, yeah, they're just so fun. And I call these Gerber daisies. Gerber, I never know how to pronounce that correctly.
I don't either.
And then, yeah, these are they Gerber, those daisies. And then these are your traditional daisies. So that's what I'm sharing today. And they're a lot of fun. You can make them in all kinds of colors. And they're pretty easy. Just a few basic tools and you can put together a bouquet. So
yeah, awesome. Alice is asking, I did notice this in the community this morning, Alice, so thanks for posting there too. For Terry Johnson, where do you find your supply list to get the Daisy SVG cut file?
I thought I provided it, but let me double check.
I thought it was in the freebie as well.
It is, I think.
Yeah.
But I'll double check.
Yeah. So when you guys go click on it, if for some reason it's not there, don't worry. We'll figure out a way to get it to you. We'll shoot an email or something with the information for it. So if you go to the freebie page, which if you aren't in the summit, you're not going to get the freebie page. So make sure that you've gotten the email for it or you've gone into the event community because it's available there, which is really
I'll
awesome.
double check.
Yeah. So good. Okay.
Okay. Alice says it's not in the freebie.
Okay, we'll check it out, Alice. Yeah. She's like, I love the daisy. So she's like,
thank you. Thank you.
So good.
We'll get it for you.
So Kelly, do you by chance have your project to share?
I do, or a version of it.
Right.
Oh,
right.
I don't know if it's too bright. Anyway, it's a, now I forget how I decided it was pronounced, Triskel paper orb. So this is paper. And I love 3D paper crafts. And so that was what I came up with. And then I show you how to decorate it. So if you like doing doodling or painting or hand drawing, you can customize it. You could just do it out of pattern paper or solid cardstock, but I kind of show how to decorate it to make it unique and your own. And you can hang it. I don't have the one with the string, but you can hang it too. It looks pretty cool.
It's pretty. Yeah.
So cool.
So good. I don't know why I just lost this page. I think it's because I pulled up someone else's page. Woo. I don't know what happened here. Michelle, do you want to talk about your project?
Yes, let me grab it one sec.
You're all good.
I had to go get mine too.
I should have had it ready.
I know, me too. I forgot I had put it up on the shelf.
So we're making shaker butterfly tags, or they're actually shakers, and then they have a little clip on them. And these are fun for clipping onto like just dollar store gift bags. So there's 2 different versions, and we're going to be like talking about some of the specialty papers that we have at 12 by 12, and how those add to your project.
So cute.
Yep. Thanks.
They're so cute. Someone's asking how to get into the event community. Betsy, did you sign up and get the email? Because the email has the link to the event community. If not, I can give it here. So we'll get going with that here in a second. A couple of other things you guys might want to know about is while the summit's going on today and tomorrow, I am also doing on Friday, like an extension summit where I'm doing a live event at 10 a.m. If you would like to be a part of that, I'm going to give you guys the link in the chat for that. But it is like kind of the marketing quiz that we do for MCM. So I'm going to be going over that if anyone is interested in your marketing archetype. So I'll be doing that on Friday at 10 a.m. Okay. Oh, you didn't get the email, Betsy. That's not good. Let me know if you got the email with the link to the event community. So it sounds like you guys are having thunderstorms in the Midwest. That's no good with tornadoes and stuff. That's so crazy. So crazy. Okay, we are going to jump right into favorite things. Is there anyone who's like, oh, I am just jumping at the gun. I want to show you all my favorite things. Anybody?
I'll go.
Okay. Go, Michelle, go.
Obviously, my favorite thing is paper. So we have 12 by 12 cardstock shop. We sell Basil, American Crafts, like all the brands that you're familiar with. And then we also have our own in-house line. So our in-house brand is Encore Paper. We just recently released 160 colors. So we were at 100. We added 60 new colors. So we've got like everything you could ever want. So our textured cardstock is specifically developed for cutting machines, which is awesome because it really does cut super intricate, which is awesome. I love to cut, so I have test cut everything myself personally to make sure that it cuts fabulously, and it does. So that's our textured line. Then we have our glitter line, which we have like all these beautiful glitter colors. And then we have a cool sequin glitter line that's just kind of a specialty glitter. And then we have foil and all kinds of things. So my favorite thing is actually swatch books. I think these are so handy. You can buy these on our website. We used to have Basil ones, but those, they stopped making them. So we have all the Encore ones. I think we're sold out of the glitter one right now, but I love these because you can easily make cool color combinations without pulling out all your cardstock. You don't have to get out your full sheets. You can make cool color combinations, and you can figure out like what matches your pattern papers really easily. So swatch books is my favorite thing. I think they're so handy, and you can figure out like what glitter matches what cardstock. So I use these all the time. In fact, I try to put them away. I have like a basket where they're put away, and I get them out every single day and then like put them away. So I need to figure out a better way. They need to just be like on a lanyard around my neck or something, but
stretchy cord from the ceiling.
Yeah. Hey, can I just give a little shout out for Encore Paper? Michelle introduced me to it, I guess last year maybe, and I love it. It's actually the only cardstock I use now. This is a recent ATS Club project that I just did this month. And all of this except it's not Encore. All of the rest is Encore. Whoops, I don't know what happened here.
No,
there we go.
Trying to pull
all
you
of the rest
up.
there we go. Is Encore. This base is smooth. Some of it's textured. But the patterned paper, which is this wood grain and the purple, got to get it in focus here, all also came from 12 by 12 cardstock. Like I said, I love Encore. It cuts beautifully every time. And I just want to give a shout out. I love it. And I got a swatch book this time. So I'm happy with that. Yeah. I have all the Encore swatch book. So
my team's obsessed with the swatch book. And someone said in the chat, I love this. Someone said when you forget what color, it's Brenna. When you forget what color you bought, it tells you the name so you can order more of it.
Yeah. We're actually, I don't know if I should reveal this yet, but I'm going to. And But we're actually going to start printing the colors on our cardstock along the bottom. So
Nice. That'll be
yeah,
great.
it's been really highly requested, and we figured out how to do it. So that's going to be coming soon. We're still have a ton of it that doesn't have the printing on it, but eventually everything will be transitioned over. So
Oh, that'll be really nice. That'll be really nice.
That is really, really cool. And Mindy just said that's an amazing way to mix and match, I think, from your card, Terry, because it looks so pretty with the patterns.
Thank you. Yeah, and there's a couple shades. I pulled these all out of my little, actually, I'll give another little shout out to 12 by 12. I guess I could say they're one of my favorite things. But I lost my train of thought. I always say that fish swam around to the back of the tank.
Were you going to say subscription box?
Yes, thank you. I'm glad you understand. I pulled some of these colors from last year's Easter subscription box. I love the subscription box, and I had stopped it for a little while because I was overrun with cardstock, but I couldn't stand it. So I started it back up again. And I love the subscription box because it has introduced me to lots of new cardstocks that I would never have purchased. I've recently done some cards for summits. I can't share them with you because they're upcoming summits, but I use specialty cardstock in those that I would have never purchased just on the website. So I just pulled out my stash from the subscription boxes and went through and found some that would work. So I love the subscription box as well. So
Very
anyway.
best. Thank you.
Yeah, I always get quite nervous about glitter papers in general, but I have used and only use for projects the glitter papers from 12 by 12, like because they work gorgeous. They cut so easily.
Yes, it's
they
amazing.
do.
Yeah, I had one I did. Oh, what did I cut? I cut something the other day and I was like, I can't believe that worked. Oh, I know what it is. I cut these little tiny, these butterflies. I mean, they're like teeny.
They're so tiny.
And it's glitter. The outline is the glitter. So yeah,
cute.
that's really great.
Very cute.
Yeah. I love that so much. Michelle, do you want to tell everyone the discount you've got for them right now?
Yeah, so our Encore brand is our textured cardstock glitter foil. We have vellum. We have like all kinds of things in Encore. So the code is SHINE15, and that gets you 15% off all of our Encore brand. So I think we're sharing a link, and that link will take you to everything that's eligible, and the code is good through the 14th.
Yeah. Okay. So if you're wanting some Encore, go check it out. I highly recommend the glitter and the foil in particular. I love it. I was interested by that sequence one that you just showed
Oh yeah,
because I haven't seen that before.
it cuts too. It's like amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like little hexagon shaped glitters. So it's fun. We have 20 different colors of that.
Yeah, that's so cool. Okay.
I've used that before and it's great. I used it for Christmas lights. It was perfect.
Oh, that's a great use
Yeah.
for that. I love it. Well, Terry, do you want to talk about some of your favorite things?
Sure. But before I do, real quick, I did log into the course and clicked on my freebie link, and it did download the freebies. However, it didn't download the supply list.
Okay.
So I don't know. I can add that in my Google Docs. I don't know how we missed that. But is there another way to get it?
If you just want to send it to me, I'll shoot an email out. So,
Okay. All right. But it is.
and I can add it. I'll add it to the page as well.
So when you click on the link, it doesn't look like it downloaded. It kind of flashes and reloads the page, but the download was there.
Yes. Okay, cool.
Okay. So favorite things, I guess you can say is Encore, obviously. But the other favorite thing that I can't really show because it's just too cumbersome is the electrostatic mat on my Silhouette Cameo. It is a game changer. I use, Kelly's going to grab it. I don't know how we ever cut things without it. There we go. She's got it. It's an electrostatic mat and it is well used. Mine is. It looks like Kelly's is too. It just connects right to the base of your Cameo. Now, but just like that. Well, Dana, thank you. It connects right to the base of your Cameo. You have a plastic mat, protective mat right there. Kelly will demonstrate. That does get replaced from time to time, depending on how aggressive you are with your cutting. I keep those in stock because I don't want to be without one, because you're kind of dead in the water if you don't have a protective mat. It does have a few limitations in that you can't use a rotary blade on it. So when I'm cutting, and correct me if I'm wrong, Kelly, that's correct, right? No rotary blade.
Correct. No rotary blade.
Mm-hmm. So when I'm cutting my fabric and my felt, I have to use a sticky mat. And the things that you place on it need to be smooth. So it's perfect for cardstock. And then when you pick up that excess, the outside of whatever you've cut, that falls away and there's little pieces left right on your mat. And all you have to do is pick up that plastic protective mat and dump them on your workspace. Yep.
Yeah.
No sticky mat, no curling, no scraping it off the back of your mat, off the cardstock or tearing. It's perfect. So like on this card, if you can see all those little flowers and leaves, let me see can you see those? Those were all cut on the electrostatic mat. Not a one of them tore or got stuck. And in here again, I have little leaves and flowers right there. And again, those were all cut easily on the electrostatic mat. So I love the electrostatic mat. It does have to be a flat item. It cannot be curled. So if you purchase your vinyl or your HTV on a roll, you have to either use a sticky mat, which now I am just adverse to doing if I don't have to. So I either try to straighten it out, or I don't know if this is like supposed to be shared, but I use blue painter's tape and I will tape it around the edges of the electrostatic mat. So
I tape stuff to my mat.
Yeah, because I want to use that. I don't want to use a sticky mat. So that's probably my all-time favorite thing. The other thing I love is my glue press. If you don't have one of these, I assume you do, Michelle. Do you have one of these?
No.
Oh my God.
I don't either.
So you guys,
I don't have one.
I will share the link with you. I bought mine from scrapbook.com. And you put the bottle of a glue right in here, comes with this bottle of glue. I don't know if you can see, and an empty bottle of glue. So if you have a favorite glue you want to use, you can fill up the empty one and put it right in there. And then you can buy big jugs of it if you have it and stick it in there. So it's just what it says. It's a glue press. I'm not going to squeeze it because glue will come all out, but you just squeeze it right here and you get this little tiny stream of glue. And it comes with 2 size nozzles. So if you want a fatter one, personally, I always want the smallest little drip of glue that I can get. And so I have a little arthritis in my hands as we age, as my doctor always says, as we get older. I have a little arthritis in my hands. So I don't like squeezing a glue bottle. So I love that I can just squeeze this little glue press, and you can get a continuous line or you can just get a dot. And the other thing is it comes with this base. So, I don't know about you, but when I'm using it, my glue, and I have the lid off and I put it down, then it gets stopped up if I don't put the lid back on. So this has in there, you can't really see it, but it's a little silicone red base there. And so when you put this, when you're working, you can leave the lid off and just put it back in the base. And that way the tip is stopped up by that silicone circle and it doesn't clog up. So you don't have to put the lid back on. You just sit it right in the base like this. I'm showing you not in front of the camera. And then you can just pick it up and go again. No more putting a pin or the lid back on. And I love it. It's my favorite. Yeah, I really like it. And like I said, it's called, who's it by? My Sweet Petunia Glue Press. And I get that at scrapbook.com is where I got it. So I love it. You guys need one.
I really need one. Like I honestly, like I feel like my last minute thing is just always to turn on my hot glue machine. Like, cause I'm just like, it's sitting out. And then I
Right.
have I do use these little pens, but they don't last that long, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this glue is great. I don't know what the glue is. I think it might be, I don't know if it's their brand or not, but I love it. And you can get refills of their glue, or you can refill a bottle yourself. Personally, I kind of feel like refilling the glue bottle might be a little messy. This one's getting low. The last card I did, I could it's getting low. So I've either got to refill it or buy a new one. But yeah, it's great. And now the glue really does kind of adhere pretty quickly. You don't have a lot of room you got a second or two to move it around, but not a lot of room. So, but anyway, you guys.
Oh, I think we lost Terry for a second there. Do you want to share, Michelle? And Michelle,
I'm gonna
people
ask.
are asking also for your code again. So if you would
yeah.
give that out
Yep.
too.
15.
So you can put that glue in here, because that's what I use too, is Barely Art. Yeah.
Because I love the precision tip on this one, like that really
Right.
tiny. So I could put this bottle in there.
Yep. Not the bottle.
No, you
You
have
have
to
to
use
put
the
the glue.
fill.
The
Okay.
glue,
Put it in
the
empty.
bottle fits in this gun. So
Okay,
you
and
have
then
to
the
put the
tip?
glue in the empty bottle. And then you don't have to deal with that straight pin.
Yeah.
You know how you always have to put that back in while you're working
Yes.
and it gets clogged up?
And you lose
this,
I lose these all the time.
yeah, I know. I mean, I pull out ones for my sewing, but
That's what
this,
this is.
this lid has a pin in it. Can you see?
Okay.
The lid has a pin in it. So when it goes right down in there and you screw it on. And so you have to put your glue in this bottle. But honestly, I like this glue about the same as the Barely Art.
Okay.
So
And is the
So-
tip on the precision one, is it as fine as the Barely Art?
I think so. Look, I'll pull it
Okay.
out while Kelly's talking.
Wow.
But I think so. It's pretty small.
Sold
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, I love it. Scrapbook.com.
Okay.
So yeah. Those are my two favorite things currently. I could go on, but that's enough. So
Michelle, do you want to share your link real quick again? Or
Yes.
your
It's
code?
Shine 15. So Shine 15, like glitter Shine 15. 15% off all Encore brand papers.
I almost put it in, and then I was like, I need to double check that in the chat. I love all the things you guys are talking about. Becky's saying I refill my bottle and have never had an issue.
oh good. That's good to know.
Yeah, Betsy says I love my glue press. And Sarah says she has to get one of those. Terry, if you have like an affiliate link or something you want to hand over to us, then we can post it also
Okay.
in the YouTube channel for
How do
people.
I get that to you?
Just email it to me and I'll
Okay. I will
I'll
do
post
it.
it for you.
Yep.
That would be awesome. So if you guys want to, after the fact, come back to this YouTube channel, I'll post it in link, and I'll also post it in the event community for you guys as well. So that'll be great from Terry. Sarah's saying I'm always losing my stick pin, and I'm frantic when it has dropped on the floor and my dogs are going to get it. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah. And Betsy says it comes with Nuvo glue. I use
Yes,
Barely
that's
Art
the
glue in
brand.
my glue press.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
But it's great glue. It works great.
Yeah. I mean, I like both of those glues. Barely Art, I feel like a lot of my designers like using the Barely Art, but it's because it is so fine, and I hadn't seen that before, Terry.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's really
And
cool.
like I said, it comes with an empty bottle. It comes with a full bottle and an empty bottle and two tips. So if you wanted to use the Barely Art, you could just put it in the empty bottle. So
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Karen, all the freebies for the summit is on the summit page that is linked in the event community, and also sent via email to you guys. So that was sent at 9 a.m. this morning via email, so that you guys could all get into that presentation page. Okay. Oh, interesting. Becky said that once the Nuvo glue ran out, I filled it with the Barely Art glue.
and no problem.
Yeah, Becky, I'm curious if you had any issues with that, or if it was no big deal. So, okay, Kelly, you want to talk about some of your favorite things? Also,
Yeah.
I just want to say, so the four of us know each other pretty well because we've done things together before. And I just love that it was not planned for Kelly to be Terry Vanna White, but that worked out very nicely.
Kelly's wonderful. And Michelle,
No.
you guys all are. It's just wonderful to be together. Nope, I didn't ask her. It's just that we both love the electrostatic mat.
Yeah, those were the things I was going to talk about, was just the Silhouette machine and the electrostatic mat. I'm the same way. Once I've, I will use any excuse to use the electrostatic mat.
Yeah.
So I'm switching back and forth all the time because I do a lot of crepe paper and felt, and those have to use the sticky mat.
Right.
But if it's not something soft and flexible and porous like that, I will grab my electrostatic mat and use it all the time. You still need to do test cutting, and you can't use little scraps of paper.
Or acetate. Acetate doesn't work very well. You have to.
Yeah.
take
So
that
there are a few things you still have to keep that sticky mat around for, but if you do mostly paper, you need an electrostatic mat.
Absolutely.
And
100%.
yeah, it doesn't work on Cricut. It is a Silhouette only invention. So they
And you
make
can't
ketchup with
retrofit
paper.
your Silhouette machines.
Right. So it's the Cameo 5 and 5 Alpha,
Yeah.
and the Portrait 4.
That's been a problem for me because my favorite machine is the Mark II. So
and there's no electrostatic mat big enough for that.
yeah. And which is fine because it's funny because I use the Mark II for like little things, like I'm using the Encore paper and the letter paper on it. But it's just because that's the machine that's sitting out. That's the one I'm using. Even
When I have out my
the other
Pro, then I just start using it for everything. Once I've got it set up, then I'll just use my Pro for everything. Except I haven't been using it very much since the electrostatic mat came out.
Yeah.
Kelly,
I
I
also
also
tell everyone the differences though in the new Cameo Alpha because that has been pretty hot. So there's the Cameo 5 and then there's the Cameo Alpha, and that was just released this year.
Yes, so the 5 and the 5 Alpha are pretty similar, but the Alpha's improvements are the pinch rollers.
Mhm.
Every time they release a new machine, the rollers get better, easier to adjust. These ones are really sturdy. They've got a super strong grip on the Alpha.
And you can buy extras.
And you can buy extra little support rollers, I think is what they're
not
called.
pinch rollers. Yes, you're right.
Yeah. And those I think those actually still work on the Cameo. The Cameo 5 and 5 Alpha. Those little extra support rollers you can get. Let's see. Another thing with the Alpha is the 4-point registration marks for print and cut. So you've got a little more accuracy. There tended to be like if you were doing your print and cut, a whole page, that bottom right corner would sometimes be a little bit off from the rest. And so you don't get that anymore with the 4-point registration mark. They both use the heat pen, which I don't have one to show right now, but that's one of my favorite things. The heat pen, so you can add foil to your projects. I do have foil.
And they look so professional.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And it's very, very fine. So it's like beautiful.
Yeah.
You guys are selling me that I need to switch over.
You do.
You have a Juliet though, and I really love that machine as well.
Yeah, I have a Cameo. It's like, I don't know.
The really old one.
Yeah.
I'm sure it still works though.
And that's the thing about these machines. They do just keep working. I have like 6 machines all sitting around, and it's like whichever one happens to be up and going. Oh yeah, Terry, show us that.
I'm going to be Vanna for Kelly now.
Oh yeah.
That's the engraving for the
I got the
Curio.
wrong one. Here we go.
Yeah, there's the heat
There we
pen.
go. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so that let's see.
And there's 2 sizes.
3 sizes now.
3. Okay.
Yeah, there's the super
Oh, I
fine.
see. I have the
Oh
third
yeah,
one.
that just came out in Japan when we were in Japan. The third
Uh-huh.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, I ordered it. I just haven't opened it yet. This is my
Wow.
Silhouette 5 bin.
I haven't ordered it yet either. We had considered using it as part of the process for our diplomas for the University of Arts and Design, but we ended up going with an engraver to do the entire process because it was just too complicated.
Right. So that's the heat foil on a
Isn't that
little card.
gorgeous?
That's so pretty.
So cool.
So yeah, it looks really professional. And so yeah, you can cut out this is just a kind of a rounded rectangle with the heart cut out in the center or on the corner and then foiled on top. So you can just do that all in the same job. You just
That's
set
what I
it
was
up.
going to ask you, Kelly. When you do it, do you run the foil first and then the cut, or do you run the cut first and then the foil?
I actually run the cut first because then I know exactly where my borders are. So I know where I can tape. It helps me know where it's going to foil. So I always cut first and just leave it in place and then tape on the foil so I know where my borders are.
Yeah.
So Kelly,
Yeah, there's another one, Terry.
you said you can't use scraps, but like, can you use like 6x6? Are you
Yeah,
talking?
6x6 you can. The
Okay.
smaller it gets, the more chance there is that it could lift just slightly. And once it lifts while it's cutting on the electrostatic mat, that's when you lose that adhesion and it will slide around. But you can use just lightweight like washi tape or the Silhouette masking tape if you are doing something small, and you can stick those straight to the electrostatic mat. It doesn't hurt it. It doesn't hurt the protector sheet or the base either. So yeah, if you're using something small, yeah, you could probably go down to like a 3x4 or something,
Okay.
scrap. But I would add tape just to be safe if you're doing something small.
Interesting.
I know there were more things with the 5 alpha, but I can't remember.
I love that it's thicker.
the sketch
like,
is
the
faster.
Clearance. The clearance.
Yeah, the clearance is a little bit bigger.
A tiny bit.
Have you been using it for felt and thicker things, or no? Not so much.
The 5 alpha.
Yeah.
Without the electrostatic mat, with the sticky mat, I'm cutting craft foam, and I actually tomorrow I'm doing a Club Silhouette class where I'm teaching all about the different blades. So I'm going to be talking pretty heavily about the 3mm craft blade, and so what you can cut all with the Cameo 5 alpha.
Yeah. Where can people tune in for that, Kelly?
So that one is for Club Silhouette members and Diamond level design store subscribers.
Yeah.
So if you're part of those groups, then you get an email with a link to the class.
And that's for Silhouette. Is that correct?
That's for Silhouette. Yeah, that'll be doing at the Silhouette office. Yeah.
That's awesome. We have lots of Silhouette designers here in the chat that I know of. And then, of course, you guys know that I design. Terry, do you design for the store?
No.
You do? I don't know why I thought you had stuff in there. Kelly, you do.
should.
Don't
I
you?
should.
I know you should, Terry.
I just added all the design. Well, I'm still in the process of adding all the designs I've created over the years. My store's not very big, but I am in there.
Yeah, so good. I love it so much. Because I know I just saw Colleen had posted that her diploma is beautiful because we have some University of Arts and Design graduates here as well. But I think Colleen is in that store. I can't remember if Veronica is. You guys, you're gonna have to say whether you are or not in the chat. Oh yeah, Aperna says I will definitely be ordering a Cameo 5 Alpha. Yeah, I think it's gonna
You will love it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really cool machine.
Terry's probably got a code also, but if you are buying something pricey from the Silhouette store, you can use my code TIME2, time2, because my blog is findingtimetocreate.com. So if you want a discount on Silhouette products, time2 is what you can use. So if you're buying like a machine, if there's already a sale, you can stack that discount on top of a sale bundle or whatever, or the electrostatic mat. So
I think for the most part, the store probably has the best sales, but you can also check the KarinaGardner.com site because we do sell Silhouettes and Caesar machines. So if you guys are looking for that as well, sometimes we post codes randomly. So there's no rhyme or reason. So if you're looking for a code, I might give you guys one in the event community. So go check that out. Okay.
I was also going to mention on this Barely Art glue, which is also my favorite. I have popped off the top of my pin several times, a few times. So then the pin is lost. I get a replacement.
Mm-hmm.
But the last time I did it, I just took my needle nose pliers and bent the top at a 90-degree angle. So I can keep using the pin if the top pops off. And so then it won't go down any further and
Oh, that's a good idea.
still works. So if you don't lose the pin, but you lose the top of the pin, that's what you can do.
That's a great little cheat hack.
But I do have, can I say a few more favorite things?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I do a lot of paper craft flowers. Terry, those flowers are so cute that you've got for this summer. I do a lot of cardstock flowers, but I also do crepe paper flowers.
Mm-hmm.
And so this
They're
is
beautiful.
one of my favorite tools, the Silhouette spatula tool. This one's the spatula. Because you can take the edges of your little flowers and just roll it to create your curls on it. Also,
Kelly, is that part of the packaged appliance set?
so that is in the existing tool set, that you can
I'm
get.
going to grab that thing. Show you guys.
And Kelly, you could use, like we do a little bit of curling on these daisies. That would work great on these, even though it's not paper,
Yes.
you know.
Yes, it works great on cardstock or crepe paper. Yeah, so there's the toolkit that you actually can get. These both come in the toolkit. I use the scraper tool for larger curls, so I could also do that with the same one. You're just rolling it on your crepe paper, and cardstock or crepe paper, both of them work. I like this one for the little more detailed flowers. When the new Silhouette toolkit comes out, I've also tried their new spatula tool, and it works great also. It's a different shape, but it still has, kind of that narrower tip that you can use. And then my other favorite thing is, especially for paper crafting, is just any type of needle tip tweezers.
I do like the tweezers that they have. It's not in this particular set I'm holding up.
Yeah,
though.
the new Silhouette toolkit.
I have that new
tweezers.
set as well, and I really like those tweezers.
Yeah.
So same thing, but from Caesar. They have really good ones too. They look just like that though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, any type of tweezers, I've decided I just have to have like 5 of them in my craft room at any time, so they're all within just an arm's reach.
A friend is asking where you can get this tool set, and the answer is I have no idea because Silhouette just sends me stuff. And this showed up at my door.
Yes, SilhouetteAmerica.com. You're just looking up toolkit.
Yeah.
And I would imagine it's also on Amazon.
Yeah. Sarah said she just also bought this Silhouette spatula.
Yeah, you can buy them solo.
Mm-hmm. And then Alice says you can also use a long quilter's pin. Added bonus to bead is yellow, easier to find if you drop it. Oh, yeah, that's a great tip.
I have a yellow one because I lost mine and I just grabbed something out of my sewing stash. So.
And put it in.
Mm-hmm.
The number of people who are crafters and sewers, is that everybody? Like
Oh, yeah.
It's like no one just crafts and no one just quilts. Like everybody does it all together.
Somebody's at my door. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Tara.
Yeah,
I
mix and
want
match all the hobbies.
So bad. Like I have planned and bought stuff for probably 10 quilts. I've never made a single quilt, but I want to be a quilter so bad because like the fabric, I have so much fabric. I sewed like when my kids were little, I would sew like little dresses for my daughter and stuff, but I'm going to be a quilter someday. I'm going to make one.
It's on my someday hobby list.
I know. That's so funny because I do both because I design fabric as well. But ever since, especially starting the university, I've had no time to sew whatsoever. I'm still crafting a little bit because I'm designing, but it's really hard to fit in the sewing because it really does take time. Like, because you get all the supplies out and then you're like, okay, now this is all I'm doing today. Is sew.
Right.
I love my recent addition is embroidery.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I love doing little embroidery, mostly just little embellishments on felt
I love
projects.
that. Purna just said, Michelle, I just ordered my first 12 by 12 paper stash.
Yay! You're going to love it.
I love it. That's so good. Okay, I have one fun thing I'm going to show you guys. This is a new thing I bought. So some of you guys know, if you've been on this channel before, like I have guests over. I also have like kind of a secret podcast with two of my girlfriends. And we have been looking for mics that mic more than two people. So almost all the mic systems out there are just mic two people. Like the Rhodes mic, I own those. You guys, if you saw how many mics I owned, you'd be like, what does she do? Why does she have to own so many mics? Anyway, I own a lot of mics. I just found these and I'm so excited about them. So I like the Boya brand, and this is a set of 4 mics. And the reason I have 2 sets is because you can't trade them out the way that you can other things. So this one's for my iPhone with 4 mics. And then this one is the USB-C version right here. So it has the USB-C version for my computer or any other device I've got. So I'm really excited about this because the last time, in fact, if you're on the YouTube channel, you'll see the last time I had Melissa Esplin and Lori Whitlock over in the barn, we put the 2 mics like just on the counter and hoped that it would just catch all of our voices. So I've been looking for something like this, and I'm pretty darn excited about it. They're like $125 on Amazon. So that's pretty reasonable, I think, for a mic system.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
And a charger. So that's my favorite thing. Not crafty, but for those of us who are always on camera, I'm like this. I'm just obsessed with these. So I'm loving it.
Good.
Anyway, any other fun favorite things before we end today?
I have one more.
Go.
Okay, so this is something very strange, but it is craft related. So we have these new tools. I actually, way back when I worked at Pazzles, and we had these, and they have gone out of business essentially, but I miss these. So what this is, it's like a little handle, and ours are metal. We sell these at 12 by 12 Cardstock Shop. Has a little alligator clip on the end. And then it comes with a set of pom-poms, and there's different sizes of pom-poms. So you clip in your pom-pom, and then you dip this in your ink pad. And this is the larger size. There's actually even a smaller one. But these are great if you love to ink your little die cuts, because you can get into those tight little corners and ink all the way around. So this is kind of a new thing that we just brought out. We have gold, silver, and then rose gold. But I am obsessed with these. And then the other thing I discovered, because I have this, is, you know how when you're like gluing dimensionals, I don't have anything handy, but, and you know, you like need an extra hand, you can like clip and hold while it dries and move on to something else. So I love these things. I got it, we made them, and I knew what I wanted it for, but then I just found a ton of other ways. The other thing, you can clip, like if you're doing rolled roses, you can clip your end and then just like kind of like a spinning tool, just like twist it and make rolled roses too. So those are called cardstock detail ink tools.
And those are now at 12 by 12 cardstock.
Yeah. Yep. And it
I
comes
haven't
with,
seen anything like that before.
you know, well, they used to sell them in like chalk sets.
Uh-huh.
And that's basically where the inspiration came from. But what I love is, you know, when you get like all these little ink daubers and stuff, and you've got like 25 colors of ink, it's hard to keep 25 daubers. But these are so tiny and cheap, you can just like use it and chuck it, you know, and then just get a new one out when you're ready to ink. So that's something new that's kind of fun. And we haven't promoted them very much because they are brand new, but they're cool. And I find myself reaching for it all the time.
Yeah, that's such a cool little tip. Alice just saying Q-tips and eyeshadow brushes also work well for small areas. That's a great tip as well. I love that.
This is essentially, I guess, a Q-tip, isn't it? Just with disposable.
A giant one.
Yeah, I love that.
So I have one more thing, Karina.
Go for it.
And this is felt. This is the wool blend felt from Leah Griffith. I love this felt. I have a bajillion colors. Again, Kelly comes through. But I have a bajillion colors of this felt. It comes in so many beautiful colors. And this month I made this little project with flowers. This was part of the All Things Silhouette Club. And they're rolled flowers, and and they cut beautifully with a rotary blade on the Silhouette Cameo. And I think Cricut has a blade for cutting fabric and felt as well. But I love the rotary blade. It cuts beautifully. You do have to use a sticky mat, but other than that, I love it. And I love this felt. It's a quality felt and it cuts beautifully every time. I don't know if you can see my little pieces.
Is it because it's so thin?
No,
what is it?
It's just it's just the makeup of it. It's
the content too.
Yeah. So I can cut just cheap craft store felt with the rotary blade too. But if you are doing you can just tell that the craft felt, it'll warp more. It's just super thin. Like if you're actually putting a needle through it, you can tell it's way thinner and it will warp and get
like the density.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the color selection, of course, with the Leah Griffith. And I think Benzie Design is another one that has that the wool blend felt.
Yeah.
I've got.
Brenna, are you cutting that? So Brenna just says it's more sturdy, so it cuts cleaner. Brenna, are you cutting that on a laser machine too, or just on like a Silhouette machine?
You can also cut it with the laser. I've done that.
Yeah. Aparna is asking, Terry, can you send the link for the wool grade felt? I think, Terry, you're going to have a long email to me when we're done here. And
Absolutely. I'll be happy to share that. Yeah.
Well, this is that felt that I just applique stitched onto just a zipper pouch, but it takes heat transfer. So it won't melt if you add heat transfer to it. So
cool.
Yeah, I love that, the wool blend felt.
That's really cool. Yeah, Debbie says I got one alligator clip thing years ago, and they were used to be able to put bracelets on easily by yourself.
Oh, that's a good idea.
For roach clips, not by me. That's a real thing, you guys. I started wearing bracelets like a year ago, and I don't take them off anymore because it's too hard to put them on and off again by myself. Yeah. Terry, what do you have?
This is another flower, a daffodil cut from that wool felt, and it's just one I put together. And I just wanted to show you, these are some pieces that I cut while I was making this little project. And it just cuts so cleanly, on the rotary blade, with the rotary blades. So that's all. I guess I'm just thinking of it. I have a million favorite things, but I've been working with this.
We could talk for hours. We just build on each other.
But this was on my work table and I've been using it lately. And like I said, I love it. I have a million colors and it's so fun to be able to pull that out and make things with it. So
I love it. So good. Yeah. Bretta's saying, yes, I've used them all. I've cut with my laser and my Silhouette on that, which is pretty cool. I love that so much. You guys, this has been so fun. Well, what I want to do is really quick, also just remind everybody like the presentations these three ladies are doing. And if you want to get your free ticket, it's still available March 11th and 12th. You can still get a ticket to come in and watch all the presentations, get all the freebies. That's at designsuitecourses.com/Suite Life 2026. There is an all access pass that will continue to be available. So if you're like, you see this, it's been a year later and you really want to watch the videos, you can still purchase it. You just go to my site at karinagardner.com. If you are here live or here when this is happening, I threw a link in the chat. If you want to join me on March 13th, I have a private conference that I am doing, little workshop on creating your marketing archetype. So if you're a designer or a crafter and you're trying to create like a personal brand online, we talk about how to build a marketing archetype. So that's kind of fun. I put that in the chat for you if you want to join me at 10 o'clock on March 13th. We'll also be putting it in the event community. So if you want to not get all the emails for it, you can just get it there. And last but not least, we have one more summit this year. So typically we do a Design Suite conference in August. Design Suite is a sunset program at this point because of the University of Arts and Design. So I know a lot of you I'm seeing a lot of you in the chat. We're Design Suite members. We love Design Suite. And don't worry, lifetime access still available on all the courses that we've done for Design Suite. But University of Arts and Design is now a year and a half old. It is going through some major milestones. We just have had our first graduates come out this last year with the Masters of Arts in Design Business, an undergraduate in design certificate. Our MFA program graduates will be coming out. We'll have them finish in fall of 2026 this year. So we have some amazing things coming. I can't even tell you all the amazing things coming because that's the way universities are built and programmed. They take a while to develop. But I will tell you, we're developing a lot of amazing things and we're really excited about it. If you're interested in the University of Arts and Design, you can go to uad.education to learn more about our programs. And we are going to do a summit just for the university. So if you want to go subscribe to the university channel right now, just have shorts on it. You are going to see our MFA's accumulating studio projects coming out in the next few months. I'm really excited for you to see what our thesis is and what they're doing. It's incredible. We are going to be putting out a lot more content over there. So there's a YouTube channel for that at youtube.com/ at University of Arts and Design. So the summit will be completely free. It will be posted to the university channel, and you will see students teaching and showing all the things that they're doing and how they're building their businesses within the university. So thank you. Colleen says, I love my degree. She's one of our MA graduates. So pretty incredible, really, really excited. And if you're asking how do you get in, right now, we're only licensed, exempt, or registered in 19 states. So we follow state protocol, Department of Education protocol. So currently, we are only accepting students from certain states. So it's a little bit crazy, really long process, but thank you, thank you. Like, we love our student body and we're growing it and doing some incredible things. Keep watching. We've got 2 wonderful days of presentations. You will love them all. So, so good. Let's start with Terry. Terry, just want to show what your project is. We're also going to send out a link with more goodies from Terry here coming up soon.
Oh, you want me to talk?
Yeah, go Terry. Do you want to show it?
Sorry, I thought, is she going to show a video? What is she doing? So I'm making paper flowers just like this out of cardstock. I share with you 2. And I really want to be able to get the supply list because I have 2 different paper weights. One is your traditional 60, and then another is a text weight that I get from a place called Paper Source. So, and they give you a completely different look. Like this is a traditional 65 pound cardstock, but these are the text weight. So anyway, that's what I'm doing is paper daisies. And I'll share that supply list in an email to Karina.
Yeah. So don't worry about that. Kelly's presentation is tomorrow. So
Yep. Mine is a Triskel paper orb where you're, I've got cutting files, but I also, you can, with the PDF, you can also just cut it out by hand and score it. But yeah, just showing how to create that and decorate it and assemble it. It's just a really fun, cool looking, but way simple paper craft.
love it. And then Michelle. Michelle's presentation is also tomorrow.
Yeah.
So.
I have this like goal someday to have a Christmas tree with all paper ornaments. Like that would just make me so happy. And that would be perfect for a little ornament.
Oh yeah. And you can resize it down. You can make them really tiny.
I'm going to make sure I download that. Okay. My project is shaker butterfly clips. They're
So cute.
and they have little clips on them. So you can clip them to gift bags or, clip them on top of a present. So that's my
Those
paper.
would be cute for teachers to use in their classroom.
Oh yeah.
Like for papers or, bulletin boards. Yeah.
One of our design team members made the cutest project. It was like this, but it's an apple. And then it had the teacher's name on it. And she put a magnet on it. So it's like a little teacher desk nameplate. It was like a cute apple with the teacher's name on it and a magnet. So she could put it on her desk. And it was a shaker. It was so cute.
Yeah.
That's adorable. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys, thanks for coming live for us. If you're watching the replay, go use the discount code for Michelle. Go watch all the presentations. We loved having you here. So thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you guys all really soon. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Want to hang out more? Go to designsuitecourses.com/free to get our weekly freebies and patterns, die cut files, and more. Can't wait to see you there. I have a gift for you. My third book, The Intentional Design Year, is out, and I want to give you access to read it. To get the digital copy for 1 month for free, go to www.designsuitecourses.com/intentional. Make sure and do the www. Because for some reason, that's the only way it will work. Anyway, this will get you free access to read the book for an entire month. If you love it, you can always go to Amazon and get the whole book plus the prompt journal.